Are you relying on PayPal Giving Fund as your main donation platform for your nonprofit? What if I told you that this one choice could be costing you donations and potentially damaging your relationship with donors at the same time? Now, I get why many nonprofits are solely using PayPal as their donation platform. I mean, it's simple and it's free. But what most nonprofits don't realize is that this platform has some hidden pitfalls that could lead to frustrated donors, delayed payouts, and even redirected donations. So before you go all in on PayPal Giving Fund, I'm going to share with you why relying solely on this platform to collect your fundraising donations is risky for your nonprofit, and what you should use instead to keep donations flowing smoothly. Now, I've been helping nonprofits optimize their fundraising for 30 years now, and I've seen firsthand how tricky it can be to navigate these new digital platforms. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to avoid any PayPal pitfalls and set up a better fundraising system for your nonprofit. So, what is the big deal with PayPal Giving Fund? I know it's a popular platform because, as I said, it's free, there's no monthly fees, and you can receive some basic donor information if they choose to share it with you. And I even had a client who said that they loved it because it was simple. But simplicity doesn't always mean it's the best choice. In fact, there are 4 major problems with using PayPal Giving Fund that could hurt your nonprofit. So let's dive in. Problem 1 is that donations can be redirected away from your charity. So one of the biggest risks about PayPal Giving Fund is that they can do this. So here's how. If a donor selects your nonprofit at checkout and contributes $50, that money doesn't actually go directly to you. It first goes to PayPal Giving Fund, which acts as a middleman. Now, if they can't verify your organization or have issues with your account, they can choose to give that money to another charity. So even if it was meant for you, and imagine trying to explain that to a donor who thought their contribution was going straight to you. And this happened back in 2020, which led to a major lawsuit that forced PayPal to be more transparent about this policy. But this policy is still in place, which means your funds could be at risk. Problem number 2 is donors want more options. And one of the biggest drawbacks of relying solely on PayPal Giving Fund is that it limits your donors' options for how they want to donate. Not everyone has or wants to use PayPal, and some donors have even boycotted it. And when it comes to online giving, convenience is everything. Next-gen donors prefer using Apple Pay or Google Pay as opposed to PayPal or even credit card. And me too, I'm Gen Z. By offering only PayPal, you're potentially alienating a portion of your supporters who prefer other payment methods. So imagine this, a donor is excited to support your cause, but when they get to your donation page, their only option is PayPal or credit card. And since they don't use it or don't trust it, they abandon their donation altogether. So it's not just about convenience, it's also about trust. Some donors view PayPal similar to GoFundMe, and they question the legitimacy of the nonprofit. On the other hand, a well-designed professional donation form signals credibility and creates confidence. It shows that your organization takes fundraising seriously and that they can trust you to make a difference with their donation. Problem number 3 is lackluster and unbranded donation pages. And let's be honest, PayPal Giving Fund's donation pages are boring. They lack customization options and don't allow you to showcase your organization's unique story or mission. As a result, your page ends up looking generic and unmemorable. To show you what I mean, picture this. On one side, you have a standard PayPal Giving Fund page. It's plain, has the same layout and everything other nonprofit pages has. It feels disconnected. Now compare that to a branded, visually engaging donation page on another platform that tells a story, includes impact statements, and reflects brand and personality. Which one would you feel more compelled to donate? If donors can't see why their gift matters or don't feel the personal connection to your cause, they're far less likely to give again. And let's face it, retaining donors is just as important, if not more, than acquiring new ones. Your donation page should make people feel excited to support your mission, not leave them wondering if their gift made a difference. And problem number 4 is long wait times for receiving donations. So if your charity is enrolled in the Giving Fund, it can take anywhere from 15 to 45 days for donations to be released. And if you need that money now for a program or emergency, these delays can be a major problem. It can also create frustration with donors who assume that their funds are reached to you right away. Okay, So what's the solution? If PayPal Giving Fund has all these issues, what should we be using instead? Now, I always recommend directing your fundraising efforts to a more reliable, professional fundraising platform that gives you ways to control your donations, support multiple payment options, offer better donor tracking and data management. And that's where platforms like Click and Pledge come in. Now, I've personally used Click and Pledge. I've switched over to them. I love the ease of use, the flexibility, the comprehensive features. I mean, with this platform, you get multiple payment options like credit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, but you can also have customized donation pages to match your brand and mission. Better tracking and donor management all in one place, and get faster payouts with no risk of donations being redirected. Now, I'm going to put a link in the video description just in case you want to check out Click and Pledge. I do use them and love them, so I highly recommend them. Your goal should be to build a fundraising system that enhances donor relationships, not one that just processes transactions. You can still use PayPal Giving Fund to capture donations as an option, but I never recommend it as your primary fundraising platform. So to sum up, while PayPal Giving Fund can be a good supplemental tool for capturing donations, relying on it as your main fundraising platform can be risky and potentially harm your relationship with donors. The key is to use it strategically while focusing on platforms that give you more control, faster payouts, and better donor experience. So I hope you found this video helpful. Maybe it shed some light on why nonprofits should not be solely using PayPal Giving Fund, in my humble opinion. Now, if you are using PayPal Giving Fund and have some good experiences or bad, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And until next time, keep making a difference.